Hello and welcome to The Last Jedi Plot Predictions Part 2. After reading the comments of Part 1, I saw that you guys really enjoyed Part 1, which means now I'm going to make this into 3 parts, which means I can go into a bit more detail about what I think. If you haven't seen Part 1, the link to that will be in the description. It will be right at the top. All you have to do is watch that video and then watch this video, because this video will use details that I used in my first video. And just once again, as a quick disclaimer, if you missed it the first time, I'm not claiming for these to be leaked or definite. All this is what I think and what I want to be in The Last Jedi as the plot. I'm sure I will be very far off, but, you know, it's just something that I'd like to put out there. So we're going to pick up right back where we left off with Rey and Luke on his island. Now, Rey is feeling somewhat disappointed at how Luke has been acting. She expects this Jedi Master, but instead it's a broken guy who is sort of embracing the dark side and trying to pull back together this order of his while trying to train Rey. And it's going to be very interesting. I think we're really going to see Luke's reaction, how he's just feeling after Kylo Ren's betrayal, and I don't think he's going to be dealing with it very well. So I do definitely think he will be embracing the dark side, giving a bit of that to Rey, which is going to leave Rey vulnerable later to a possible turn to the dark side. So at this current time in the film, I think Luke's going to be very not what we expect. But later in this video, I'll explain how he transitions back into the Luke Skywalker that we know and love. So then we take us to the Resistance, who are still trying to recover that other Resistance ship from Canto Bight, with Finn and Rose doing some espionage, also trying to find Poe. Back on Crate, Leia is going to start feeling trembles in the Force. Even though she isn't trained, she can still feel the trembles. For example, like after Han Solo died, you can see that she knows she has got the Force. She is still a Skywalker, which means she is very strong. So she is feeling that something's going to happen. This is going to be similar to what Luke feels in The Empire Strikes Back. And Leia's going to be feeling it now. And then also Rey is going to be feeling it. Luke can also feel it, but he's trying to push it out, because last time that he acted on what he could sense, and he could sense something bad was going to happen, it didn't go too well for him. He's trying to push it out and just finish training Rey, and basically just, you know, get her off the island. He just wants to go and be alone. He doesn't want to be in this war again, because it caused him so much pain last time. On the First Order ships, it would be really cool to see Kylo Ren training with some droids that was similar to what we saw in the Force Unleashed series, where he's just going and killing these droids, maybe even fighting the Knights of Ren for training. We're going to see Kylo Ren has become a lot more powerful, and I think we're going to see some parallels between Kylo Ren and Rey, because we're going to see Rey being trained, and we're going to be seeing Kylo Ren being trained. So right now, the First Order has 2 goals. They still want to find Luke and the planet he's hiding on, and they want to find where the Resistance is. So they're looking all across the galaxy. Specifically, they're trying to search that little gap of the map that they had in Force Awakens, which they were searching before, but now they're just trying to hammer it down. They need to find Luke's base. The First Order is the type of organization, I guess you could say, that will just destroy everything. Instead of checking for if they're there or not, just destroy everything in their path until they get Resistance. And, well, until they actually find the Resistance. Funny puns. On Canto Bight, the First Order will find the little segment of Resistant fighters that are stuck on Canto Bight. Eventually, the Resistance fighters will fight their way out and get a ship and head to Crate. But the First Order is tracking them, which of course is an issue because now they're coming to Crate. It's at this point that Leia feels a massive disturbance in the Force, right when the First Order lands their walkers on the base, and this is where we're going to see the Battle of Crate. Back on Luke's island, Rey can feel this too. She knows her friends are in trouble, and she pleads with Luke to come with her and fight the First Order. That's when Luke says, "The First Order are already here." There is one Star Destroyer hovering over the planet because of course the entire fleet can't be there because they're going to the Resistance. They're only trying to kill one person. So they land a ship and Kylo Ren walks out to face both Rey and Luke. Rey ignites her lightsaber and goes to fight Kylo Ren. Luke stands by watching, simply because he is wanting to see how far Rey has come. What he's looking for is not specifically her skills, but how determined she is to fight Kylo Ren, and how determined she is to win. Rey holds up a pretty good fight, but Luke has to step in and fight Kylo Ren. That's when the rest of the Knights of Ren will walk out and activate their lightsabers. Luke will now fight all of them, and it will be spectacular. He's going to fight and kill all of the Knights of Ren, except for Kylo Ren. Now, it's very important when I say kill. This is him embracing his darker side, but before he kills Kylo Ren, he turns back to the light. Again, Luke is very on edge, and it's very strange how he's acting. In the moments of hesitation that Luke has to kill Kylo Ren uses the Force to push him back and escapes. This is when Luke comes to talk to Rey. He realizes that he's been going too far to the dark side and he needs to control himself. Rey is still worried about her friends on Crate, and Luke says, okay, we're going to go together. Luke sees his flaws, he sees his mistakes, and now he's going to fix them by saving the Resistance, rejoining the fight, and destroying the First Order. They escape the Star Destroyer, and they fly away, make a hyperspace path to Crate, and this is where the third act of the film will start in part 3 of this video. Thank you all so much for watching my video today. The next part will be out next week. We hit 1.5k subscribers, which excites me so much. Thank you all who have subscribed. Thank you all who watch my videos. I hope you enjoyed today's video once again. If you did, like the video, leave a comment down below giving any feedback you've got, and I hope you have a great day.